Now, Oakville's Ford assembly plant is getting another vehicle to build. Ford has announced its F-Series Super Duty pickups will be assembled in Oakville beginning in 2026. The company also plans to start building an EV version of the Super Duty in Oakville later this decade. Production at the Oakville plant stopped in May when the final Ford Edge rolled off the line. Super Duty truck production will replace previous plans to build battery electric vehicles, which were not slated to begin until 2025 to 2027. And for more on this, we're joined live by Unifor National President now, Lana Payne. Lana, it's great to see you. Thank you for joining us here on CP24.
Thanks for having me.
So you've been at the bargaining table negotiating on behalf of auto workers. What do you think this new commitment means for these workers?
Well, this is a very good news day for our members at Oakville and also at our Windsor engine plant. I have to say, a little while ago in April when we got the news that the previous plan in terms of putting an EV in there had been delayed extensively, to have our members out of work for 4 years, up to 4 years potentially, was just not something that was acceptable to our union. And now what we have is a completely different plan with stable employment and good prospects throughout this decade. So much better news, and we're in a much better place today.
Yeah, I want to pick up on that. There was a lot of anxiety after the company announced that it would delay new vehicle production. Does this really alleviate some of that anxiety? And what do you think the future for auto workers in our province looks like?
Well, first of all, some anxiety, of course, would be alleviated. You're gonna see pretty soon the $2.3 billion investment that's happening in terms of the retool at Oakville is going to be like very soon. So the construction will be getting underway, and it'll be tangible for the people of Oakville and for our members to see. Really, this investment in terms of the future for auto workers in Canada, this investment is a testament to their skills, to their hard work, and to the fact that we have been building exceptional quality vehicles in Canada for decades and decades. And these were some of the arguments that we made with Ford Motor Company around needing a new solution for Oakville. And we're in as I say, a much better place today. Building these trucks is going to be require a lot of work and a lot of retooling of the plant, so it's very good.
Yeah, and I'm sure your members are excited to get back to work. Can you give us a sense of what you're hearing about the timeline?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we'd always want a timeline to be shorter than it is, and we'll work to make sure we're doing everything we can to have as short of a timeline as possible. But given what we were dealing with in April and where we are now, having people back at work producing and building trucks in summer of 2026, this is a much progress compared to where we were in April. And I would say to you, the longer term plan of this is also what's really important, the stability down the road, looking at putting in place a multi-energy platform, which means we'll be able to have more flexibility in the plant. The more flexibility you have in terms of what you can build, the more job security that comes with that.
Unifor National President Lana Payne, thank you so much for the update. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.